a living, Newman?
I'm a United States postal worker.
Aren't those the guys that always go crazy and come back with a gun and shoot everybody?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because the mail never stops. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's never a let-up. It's relentless. Every day it piles up more and more and more, and you gotta get it out. And the more you get out, the more it keeps coming in. And then the barcode reader breaks, and it's Publishers Clearinghouse.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Taco Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Game time run, otherwise known as the mailman. U.S. Mail. Heading into work to deliver my appointed rounds today. Tuesdays are usually not bad, but because Friday and Saturday and yesterday were horrendous. But because of the election coming up, I believe next Tuesday, it's ridiculous. Every day we're getting tons and tons of election mail. Am I the only one that, I get annoyed? I'm always cutting my hands. I gotta wear gloves. I gotta wear rubber gloves to case and then to deliver, but then my hands start to sweat. Yeah, so election season, can't wait till it's over. Go ahead and vote for your crooked politician. Kissing babies and handshakes and kissing babies. But anyway, first and foremost, the Kansas City Chiefs blowout. If we're going to say Dallas gets blown out, well, Kansas City blew the doors clean off the Washington Commandos. The 3-5 Commandos, the Momos, the Washington Momos, who were going to be 8-0 according to Momo, or 3-5. Dallas still remains in second in the division. Nobody's good outside of the Eagles. Might be the worst division in football, arguably. Put in the comments, what's the worst division in football? You got the Eagles at 6-2, and nobody else knows what to do. Right? I mean, 3-5. That's egregious. Again, you can't predict injury. Jaden Daniels has missed, 3 games? Right? We beat Jaden Daniels. That's the thing. We didn't play. Now, he didn't have his people. He had his people last night. Scary Terry with a great catch in the end zone. Debo with an F-up that cost him a touchdown. Let's be honest. Debo hits you in your hands and your helmet. You got to catch the ball, Debo. Hello, McFly. Catch the ball. But, hey, your loss is my gain, especially the Eagles' gain. They're just lapping the field for right now. We got a... Oh, wait, we don't got a defense. Here's the deal. Loyal Cowboy, a.k.a. James Nooks, last night. I'm looking at all the podcasts. I'm seeing it all, everybody. I'm seeing it all. Everybody wants Matt Eberflus fired. I don't know what to say to that. I can't. When you have Raiders and DLLS podcast, shout out Jeff Kavanaugh and the crew. Vachi. We saw Vachi. Vachi wants him fired. They're not firing Eberflus, but I don't know. Maybe they will. I'm not. How can you fire Matt Eberflus and bring in Sexy Rexy? Who the hell does he have on his defense right now that could actually play? And what Rex Ryan does is a specialist. He confuses, but you need real, good players. I mean, we saw K9, not Kelly K9. We saw Kenneth Murray K9 lost, dazed and confused. Dallas's defense is dazed and confused. They don't know what they're doing. It's reminiscent to 2020 under Mike Nolan. It's nowhere near as bad. I know they're last in the league in most categories on defense this year, but it's nowhere near as bad as the Mike Nolan. They were lost, but it's close. It's not far off. So what that does is when you play that bad a defense at times, most of the time, it bleeds into the offensive mentality where you gotta force shit. You know, that's not an excuse for Dak. Dak is Dak. You guys are surprised that. Is anybody surprised that Dak's off to a hot start? We said it. It's not what you do against bad teams. It's what you do against good teams. And, you know, he hasn't beaten a good team. I mean, Washington, they're not a good team. So, I think they have potential. And the week-to-week league means, well, you get a couple guys back. All of a sudden, you look like gangbusters one week. Washington will turn this around. The Momos will turn it around. But it's who you play and when you play them. You know? It's who you play and when you play them. You know? Sometimes the schedule works in your favor. Sometimes it don't. We play the Arizona Cardinals this week, who had a bye week, I believe. So they're going to have a full 2 weeks to get ready for the Cowboys. Right? Is it? Yeah, Monday night. So that's a disadvantage to Dallas. Dallas is beaten and battered and bruised. If Dallas loses this week, it's a wrap. I don't think they will. I think Dallas's offense will go nuts. I don't think they're going to lose. And they played well at home. So I think we'll be able to outscore Kyler Murray or Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. But, you know, maybe not. It's not a lock. Nobody's saying lock it down. But I expect them to win. And then go into the bye week and get healthy and come back out with some fresh faces. Hopefully we see Cooper Beebe Monday night. They say he was close to playing. We needed him, but we didn't have him. You know, and it's such is life. That's what happens. It is what it is, people. That's one of my favorite sayings. It is what it is. I mean, you got to find a way. You got to find a way to put some wins together with that defense. You need to find something. I don't think these players just forgot how to play. It's all about the scheme. It is. Denver Broncos, they don't have a lot of the guys that are going nuts. Benito, these aren't high draft picks. They just fit perfectly in a scheme. Their defensive linemen, the big three in the middle, I think two of them were just also-rans. Not high picks, but fit great in a scheme. You know, I don't know. Very, very confusing. But I'm not really sure what to think regarding everybody. I think the bye week is coming at a great time. I'm in gridlock. The bye week is coming at a great time for the Eagles. 6-2. You get healthy. Dallas, I think they need a bye week. I mean, I like their bye week, but you got to find a way to get a win. You got to find a way to get a win Monday night. It's nuts. We got the trade deadline coming up. Again, I like it. I like that the Cowboys, now that it's set down this path, I like that Jerry Jones is squirming. As much as I want Micah to lose, I'm glad they're out to a great start. And he had, what, a couple sacks. Good. There you go, Jer. Good job. You trade your best asset away a week before the season. Now, yeah, we're trying to make the best out of a bad situation. As much as Micah was annoying, he was our best football player on defense. He was. So, you know, you can't replace an interior player with with an outside edge rusher and think you're going to be instantly better. Where's she going? Slow it down, hon. You're a little going too fast. This is the time where everybody's doing players-only meetings. You got the Bengals doing a players-only meeting. You know, at this point, there ain't no players-only. Now it's, okay, Dallas offense, score 40. Dallas defense, I'll get your head out of your ass. That's where we're at. So, and I think they can score 40. But I think Dallas has to get back to the running game, especially at home on Monday night. But, yeah, if you look around the league, a lot of teams are struggling. Must be nice not to have to struggle, but is it fool's gold? There's some really good football teams. When you look around, the Indianapolis Colts, are the Colts for real? Well, anytime you can run the football like that, I think they are for real. Denver Broncos, I think everybody knows they're for real. They beat all the teams in the NFC East. They blew us out. It wasn't even close. Giants played them tougher. Right? Giants played them tougher. So, on any given Sunday, that's what's a kind of, it's just nice, because I turn on the radio. Let's just see what they're talking about today. Local radio, they're always bitching about something. But at least your team is consistently winning.
Throwing it over the middle of the field. And I don't think that means he, never wanted to. I think I was correct, and people were correct when they said, he wasn't comfortable doing it.
It was hard.
But, yeah,
it's
harder for a quarterback to throw from under center than it is from shotgun.
Yeah.
So I understand why he wouldn't want to, but credit to him for doing it. And again, the passing offense, it's funny how quickly things change in the NFL. The passing offense now looks like a unit that could carry this team for games if they needed to. And I don't think that was the case last year. But the other thing that's happening is, we talk so much, is their identity a running team or a passing team? I think they're truly set up right now where they have the talent that they can be either if they execute. And I don't think last year
I would agree with
passing
that.
offense for the majority of the year, there was that confidence in it. And I think this year there is more confidence in it.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Eagles are set up to where if you shut down the run, but that's what it should have been all along. But with a new coordinator, sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes time to feel confident. I think it's better for Jalen's career if he's under center. I do. Just like I think it's better for Dak. Yeah, it's harder in the sense that, you have to do more necessarily. You have to get under center, take the snap, 3, 5, 7 step drop, set. There's a lot, and that's why you'll see Dak doing that. You'll see them doing them drills because, it's a little bit harder. But it's better for the person because it's a lot harder to, as a defense, unless you're running a read option, which I think is starting to go away now. Starting to. If you're running a read, if you are under center, it's harder for the defense to pick up whether you're running or passing the football, depending on how good your quarterback is with the play fake, right? With Saquon Barkley in the backfield, it doesn't take much, right? It doesn't take much of a fake to have the linebackers hesitate to see, all right, well, is Saquon getting it or is he not getting it? Because if you make a mistake, as you saw last week, Saquon's gone, right? So, you have to decide, and I think the Eagles are finally starting to see what the defense is doing and be able to counter what they've been doing on tape, and that's why you're seeing some bigger plays in the run game. So that, again, coaching matters. We talked about it early in the season. The coaching does matter. Is Dallas's coaches going to turn around on defense? You can say, well, they don't have the pieces. Well, if you really look at it, like I just got done saying, you don't have to have all pros at every position to be a really good defense. You just got to play disciplined. The problem with the Cowboys is Sam Williams stinks. I don't want Sam Williams back. Everybody keeps saying they got to bring Sam. Watch the game. Sam Williams gets blocked out of the way by a tight end all the time. Sam Williams gets upset and tries to go after the quarterback, and the offense knows he's undisciplined, and they run right around him. And he's not the only one, but Sam Williams is not good. Kenneth Murray, I was wrong about him. I thought he would be a nice run stuffer. He's not good, people. Kenneth Murray is not a good football player. Jack Sanborn knows everything mentally. I like Jack Sanborn. I don't mind him on the team, but he's not an every down guy. He doesn't have the physical tools to play the position down in and down out. But, to come in on here and there, I'm good with it. They need Overshown back. And last game, I've been pumping up Shamar James. Shamar James was not good last week. Maybe it's because of the offensive line, but he was in the wrong gap more often than he was in the right gap, it seemed like. Shamar Jean. But he's a young player. At least he's athletic. You know, the problem is I don't see enough of Marshawn Kneeland. Okay, this is the problem. Marshawn Kneeland, who was coming on at the end of last year, he has been beat up a little bit this year. I need to see it get back to Marshawn Kneeland, who's a good run-stuffing edge rusher. I haven't seen it. You're going to ruin his career by keeping Matt Eberflus. And my thing is this. Do we really fire Matt Eberflus? Or do we got to make adjustments that make sense? Please help me, because I'm confused. To fire or not to fire Matt Eberflus? In the words of Mark Holmes, do we fire Matt Eberflus? Or do we not fire Matt Eberflus? That is the question. But I will be doing a mid-season video. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow night. Because I have no live stream scheduled for the next 2 days. Next live stream is going to be scheduled for Thursday night. During Thursday Night Football, we will make it a Halloween special. We will be talking about real-life ghost stories during the game, because normally Thursday Night Football stinks. Come join us. Come hang out. Come be a part of the Zoom crew. That would be fun. And the links are on my homepage. Zoom crew is what you want. $4.99 a month. You can be part of the Game Time Brian crew. Occasionally I'll throw the link in there, but it's Zoom crew is Zoom crew for a reason. But all right, everybody, that's it for me. I'll try and do a lunchtime chat. Busy time of year. We'll see. Either way, I'll try and do something later tonight, but it won't be a live stream. Talk to you later. Put in the comments. Are we firing Matt Eberflus, or are we not firing Matt Eberflus? Let me know. Later.
What y'all, the second team?
We're the first team.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe. See, that's more natural for us. You've been hanging out with this dude too long.
What's your contingency plan?
Contingency plan?
Your backup plan. You gotta have some kind of backup plan, right?
No, we don't have a backup plan. This is it.
And this is the best that you could, that the government, the U.S. government can come up with? I mean, you're NASA, for crying out loud. You put a man on the moon. You're geniuses. You're the guys that think his shit up. I'm sure you got a team of men sitting around somewhere right now just thinking shit up and somebody backing them up. You telling me you don't have a backup plan? That these 8 Boy Scouts right here, that is the world's hope? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh,